everyone. I am at Journey to the Dumplings and I'm with the co-owner, Yvonne, today.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, I'm doing fabulous. So we are gonna be doing a little bit of a mukbang today, right?
We are. Exciting stuff.
I'm excited for this. So tell me a little bit about the background of your restaurant.
Well, we opened here 3 years ago. It just hit the 3-year mark.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And my partner and husband wanted to open a dumpling and ramen restaurant. We didn't do the ramen part, obviously, but here we are, Journey to the Dumpling. I really loved soup dumplings in college, so I thought it would be a great idea to bring it to Elk Grove. We introduced it to so many new people, and I was really excited about that. Our head chef and partner was in Shanghai and perfected the recipe for both soup dumplings and pan-fried soup buns. So I don't know if you've had the pan-fried soup buns, but those are also very popular.
How would you say your restaurant is different than the traditional dim sum restaurants?
Actually, I probably wouldn't even consider us a dim sum restaurant. We have dim sum items and dim sum-like items, but I would generalize it as a Chinese restaurant. We pretty much put together all of our favorite things, all three of us.
Yes.
You know, we kind of threw together what we like to eat, what we like to bring to Elk Grove. So it's kind of like all three of our personalities put together, like
and
I said,
a combination
all of our favorite
all
things.
Your favorite staples
Exactly.
of Chinese cuisine.
And we recently started adding dim sum items. I don't know if you've had our hakao, but it's my favorite item on the menu right now.
I love hargao.
Yeah, so we do have dim sum items, but I would say we're different because we it's just the combination of flavors that we love, and it's not focused on any one region in China. A lot of people ask what region, and we're just everywhere. We couldn't decide where, so we just threw in our favorites.
You just wanted to put the good stuff on the menu, what you guys like.
So we have stuff from, like our rujiamos are from northern China. We have pan-fried buns, soup dumplings from Shanghai. We have tantan men from Sichuan.
That's awesome.
So literally influences from all over China.
I love that variety.
Yeah.
So what is the first dish that we're going to be trying today?
First dish is going to be our most popular soup dumplings, xiaolongbao. And there's no right or wrong way to eat them, but we always do a little demo for new customers.
And it's a little bit hot inside, so you want to be careful, right?
Yes, but it's best eaten when it's hot. It's so delicious. So first you want to just make sure your spoon's nearby. Get a good grip of that dumpling there. Get it on our spoon. If you want to dip, it comes with this vinegar, sesame oil, ginger, garlic mix. Place it on our spoon. And then once it's on our spoon, it's best to like poke a little hole there. That way the soup just pours right out onto your spoon. And that way you can slowly bite into it and sip.
Okay, let's get it all out on the spoon. Oh my goodness. That is so delicious.
I was addicted to these in college.
And that's part of the reason why you wanted to open a restaurant when you moved back home, right?
When Chris, my husband, wanted to open a dumpling restaurant, I told him soup dumplings for sure.
Because you missed these so much,
right? In college, we each got our own steamer. We didn't share.
That is hilarious.
All right, so next, we've got our new hakaos, which are now my favorite item on the menu.
This is normally a dish that I would order when I go eat dim sum. I always ordered hargao.
Yeah, me too. It's my favorite item on the menu right now, mostly because it's got lots of shrimp in there, and we add a little bit of asparagus. And the wrapper is just perfect. Dipped in our house-made garlic chili oil is heaven.
Are you a fan of seafood?
I love seafood. I do. All right. So we put a little carrot down there just so that it doesn't stick. It's also edible.
So all of your dumplings are house-made? You guys make everything from scratch?
We make everything from scratch. All the wrapper, everything.
Oh my gosh. That's why it tastes so amazing. Look at this fresh made hargao. And then the chili oil is also made in-house? Okay. I'm just gonna take a bite. Oh my goodness. The shrimp is so fresh and so soft. But it's also plump.
It's
got
also
a little
plump.
chew.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly why
It's
I
like
love
the
it.
perfect shrimp. Perfectly cooked. I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
So Yvonne, tell us about our next dish.
All right, next up we have our journey noodle soup. To be honest, we didn't know what to name it, so we just named it after our restaurant, Journey Noodle Soup. But
That's fine.
it's a really authentic dish. Not for everyone. It's a hot and sour flavor. What my favorite part about it is our hand-pulled noodles that we've got in there. So, let's see.
Those are nice and thick.
Nice
They're
and thick,
thick
very
noodles.
chewy. If you're the type that likes chewy noodles, these are perfect for
gosh.
you. And that's me. I love chewy noodles.
I love hand-pulled noodles.
So I really love these noodles. And then it's got pork belly chunks.
Oh, I love
and
pork
then
belly.
some veggies in there too.
Yeah.
So have a taste.
This is like my ideal noodle dish with pork belly and everything.
Yeah. And the pork belly, we use really good pork belly. It's the
look
same
at
pork belly
that.
that's in our Ruggianos. So.
Oh. And this is all made by hand?
All made by hand, from scratch. So we have these noodles, and then we have egg noodles that are made in-house. So 2 types of noodles we make here.
Okay, should we dig in?
Sure. Oh, and there's mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Let me take a bite into this. Oh.
Make sure you get the pork belly.
Oh my gosh. Those noodles are like chewy. It's got the perfect texture.
You gotta get the pork belly.
Okay. Let me try the pork belly. Delicious. And I like how the flavor of the soup, it's very unique than a lot of like noodle soups that I normally would eat. Like it's got that little tang, that little sourness, which you don't really find at a lot of places.
Yeah. If you haven't heard about this, not a lot of people will try it. But I always encourage people to try it because it's one of my favorites.
Yeah. You know what the sourness kind of reminds me of? You know, like the Thai soup, like tom yum soup? It's
Very
got that
similar,
little
yeah.
sourness to it. Yeah. All right, and so we're moving on to our last dish. Can you tell us a little bit about this one?
So this is our steak and potatoes. The story behind it, we wanted to beef up our beef fried rice, so we made a steak fried rice. I think you mentioned you've had
I
it.
have had your
The
steak
fried rice sprinkled with dried garlic.
Yum.
Oh, so delicious. So now that we have steak on the menu, we decided to make a steak dish here, steak and potatoes. If you've had our garlic noodles, it uses the same base, so very similar in flavor. They add a lot of peppers to this, so it's peppery, it's a little bit sweet, savory, really delicious. It was an employee favorite when we first brought it on.
Yeah.
Some people like to add mushrooms to it, or you can also add broccoli. That's a good idea too. But here today we have it in its regular form, steak and potatoes.
It looks so juicy and so hearty. It looks like such a hearty meal.
Ready to dig in?
Yeah. Cheers.
To my very first mukbang.
That steak has so much flavor in it. Do you guys marinate the meat at all? Okay, that's why. It makes such a huge difference and it's so delicious. I'm gonna have to order this now when I come.
You know, introduce your family.
I will. I mean, I've already tried like half your menu because everything is so delicious. So do you guys have any plans for the future? For what's in the future for you guys?
Definitely do have plans for the future. We're getting very, very close to our second location. We've been looking
So
for
exciting.
a long time. We get requests from everywhere. Roseville, Granite Bay, Folsom, Citrus Heights, downtown, Midtown, even down south, Lodi, Galt.
Are you allowed to
get
tell
a lot
us
of
where
requests.
your next location might be?
We haven't finalized everything yet, so I don't want to jinx it. But it is going to be north.
Okay. So north of Elk Grove, so that's like Sacramento area.
Yes,
Yeah.
but for sure it's coming and we're very excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
happy for you guys.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
No problem.
It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and everything was so amazing. It was super delicious.
Great.
Thank you. For more delicious food, follow my Instagram at Kandice Eats World, and be sure to follow their Instagram as well.
Journey to the Dumpling.
Bye, guys.